r/AntiWork. 2. Hey, I know you live kinda far, but a couple of people called out today. Could you come in? For how long? I'd need you until close. Can you get in by 1 EST? So 48 minutes. Yep, is that an issue? I just might not be available right at 1 EST. This is short notice on a Sunday, surely you understand. I understand nothing. We've spoken about your unwillingness to come and to work on call. We're a team here, and you're acting like a bench player. Can I count on you? I live out of state, and you text me less than an hour before you need me there, and I feel you're not being understanding or giving me any grace with this situation. I'm trying to be flexible, but this is a difficult situation. This is a difficult situation for all of us. I had a manager and an associate call out on a Sunday. I just needed you to step up to the plate for us, but as it's past 1 PM, I see you've made your decision. I don't want to do this with Christmas coming up, but when you get in, we'll discuss your future here. Whether you had other people call out or not is not my fault. No need to discuss anything. Have fun finding another cashier as ice cold on the register as me. I am out like sauerkraut. Manager walks out of my interview. Hi, I was in a panel interview and was asked the question, what do you know about our company? I answered the benefits are great and was cut off by a manager who gathered her things and began to leave. Then she stated, you just want to work here to get insurance, and continued, that's what you said. I said no, she misheard me. I said the total benefits package and getting paid is also a positive. It was an attempt to break the ice. It didn't work. She ended the interview. She spoke over several other people on the panel. I'm scratching my head. I thought it was a neutral statement. Edit. Wow, I can't respond to everyone lol. Thanks for all the upvotes. To update, I got home and was invited back to interview with a different manager. I agreed to a second interview, and the general manager came in to meet me. In short, the crew there is a good group. That manager is an individual and not a team player. So they did make me a job offer, and I will work in a department separate from the manager that stormed out. So yes, I got the job. Are you a company that got hit hard by the loss of employees? I heard there's a hiring shortage, and everyone is hiring. Great news. I will now open up interviews with potential employers for reasonably compatible positions. Qualifications: a competitive salary offer up front that is indexed above inflation and the cost of living, and open to negotiation and growth. Comprehensive healthcare and benefits package that starts immediately. A share of company profits. Paid training. A guarantee of work/life balance. A minimum of 4 weeks paid time off and other negotiable options for time off. Employers must bring a resume of past accomplishments and projected growth. A minimum of 3 employee references. Please include past and recent employees. If any of this sounds like too much, you should reevaluate your business existence and restructure its benefit to society and workers according to what the hiring market now demands. Remember, with scarcity increases value. Working with me is like being part of a family. Show me you care, and I'll enrich your business and life. All of the above is subject to change and improvement based on new information. Giving birth at work. So I'm a PT manager at a retail store. I am also pregnant and getting closer to having the baby. I was talking to my store manager today about the protocol of what will happen if I go into labor while at work. The key thing is that managers of any level are not to leave the store unattended if there are no other managers on duty. So for example, if it was just me and a cashier, I would not be able to leave the store without losing my job. Our store is small, so during the mornings, evenings, and nights, we only have one manager on duty. I figured we would schedule other managers at the same time I'd work, as that would be the most reasonable thing for us to do, to ensure a manager would always be there for the next few weeks. But I was told today that if I go into labor at work, I have to first call my store manager, and then my district manager to either 1. Wait for another manager to come relieve me, which could take up to an hour and a half. 2. Get permission to close early, get all of the customers out of the store, close the store, and then complete the 30 minutes closing procedures before leaving. What the fuck? How the hell is it legal to try to put an employee in this position? I'm not just gonna hang around and wait to see if I make it to the hospital. Guess I'll just lose my job instead if I go into labor at work. Edit. I am aware of how labor works, and I know the baby doesn't just come ripping out the moment labor begins. But there are many complications that arise during labor that can only be assessed and treated by medical professionals, and not in a retail store setting. There is no reason for an employer to not plan appropriately. I was told by my manager today to lie on the weekly safety survey. So this company has been in the news a lot recently because of their actions and inactions during a tornado and the deadly aftermath. Today I walk into my shift, and my manager comes straight over to me and tells me, "You need to answer the weekly safety survey that everything is absolutely 100% safe." So I respond with, "Well, I don't feel like everything is 100% safe at this site, so I'll answer those questions accordingly." Manager then asks, "What do I mean?" So I tell all of my concerns. I told the manager about all the other managers I've brought this up to over the past year, and that I reported my concerns to HR in the past. Manager then says, "Well, I'll bring this up to the high level managers and see if any changes can be made. But the safety survey needs to be answered that the site is 100% safe." So I then ask, "So, are you saying that I should lie and say everything is safe, even though I don't think that it is for all the reasons I told you?" Manager's response, "The survey just needs to be answered that the site is 100% safe." Yep, this company doesn't care about safety, and they are now trying to get people to lie, so that if anyone starts investigating them, the company looks safer than it actually is. Thanks for applying for this role. I'd love to advance you to stage 2 of the interview process and have you complete a content assignment. There is no hard and fast deadline for the assignment, but we are interviewing on a rolling basis. Our next round of interviews are slated for this Thursday, and we would need to receive your samples by Wednesday to participate in that round of interviews. Please let me know by end of day today if you plan on advancing in the process and completing the assignment by then. Thank you. Description. Please create a mini set of marketing materials for our most popular item, the blank. We want it to specifically address its unique selling point, while matching our brand tone. You can feature any blank you'd like, and use any photos and information you find online. Samples. Here is a sample of a very old email that focused on this product, and here is a sample of a recent email that is our target aesthetic and communication style. Specs. We need one email, one Instagram feed image / copy, one Instagram story, and one Facebook feed image / copy. Thanks. Looking forward to reviewing your work and connecting more. Fired for self-isolation. Received a text from the NHS saying I am to self-isolate after coming into contact with someone who tested positive for COVID-19. I texted my work, Amazon, and told them, and they are saying I am lying, and fired me on the spot, via email. I was due to receive a £3,000 bonus in January, and I believe they've done this so they don't have to pay this out. I've now got no money just before Christmas, no income at all. I've got about £12,000 worth of debt to be paid off, and I'm only 19. What do I do? A friend of a friend is quitting her underpaid job. She is the only one who knows the unique core systems the boss never bothered to learn. Should she give her notice and spend the last week or so training / building guides, or instead quit and ask for a consulting fee? Consulting fee. That will piss them off 10 times worse. Job says I can't go back home from school for winter break. Yesterday I informed my manager that I would be leaving for winter break to go back home to spend time with my family for a week. She later says that she cannot approve my request because there are blackout dates between Christmas Eve and New Year's where you are required to work. Which is funny, because my job rarely even schedules me more than 7 hours per week. How come all of a sudden when the holidays roll around, you need me? I feel like I should just quit without notice at this point. I'm not working on the week that I spend time with my family, who I don't see for months at a time due to college. I don't need this job. What do you all think? Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe if you want to see more like it. Comment below if you know any subreddits that you would like featured on the channel. See you in the next video, fellow roamer.